Amazing afternoon, everyone. Kelly Chiasson coming at you again with yet another fantastic spotlight, getting to highlight and introduce to you just amazing, amazing individuals that I have come to love and appreciate and just be inspired by, awe-inspired by. I'm your host. I am also the author lead here with Landed for Success. And we are very excited because we are launching our first book, Untold Stories, Tuesday, May 11th, where we'll be kicking off our international book launch event virtually at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I have the amazing, the lovely, and just incredible Miss Cleoni Crawford. So, I'm going to say, everyone, let's put our hands together for this phenomenal young lady. For those of you, if this is your first time getting to meet her, I'll sit down and just get excited because it's going to love her. You cannot listen to her, space with her, be introduced to who she is and what she does and not feel like, oh, I gotta navigate what she's doing. I need to plug in. I need more Cleoni. You need more Cleoni. You will thank yourself. She is a phenomenal entrepreneur. She is a loving daughter. She's a loving mother. She is a lover of humanity, of lifting others up and showing up with a passion and desire that really represent a dynamic that the world demands. And I don't say that lightly. She's fantastic. And she is not new to authorship. She has already international bestsellers under her belt. She has a couple shows. She's got platform. There's just on and on. And I will turn it over to her. But I tell you, you guys keep seeing the spotlights, and it's just one is as impressive as the next, because that's the quality and the awesomeness of the individuals that are all a part of this collaborative project here with Landed for Success. So Cleoni, I know with everything you have going on, one, happy Mother's Day weekend to you, beautiful.
Thank you.
First and foremost. And, hopping out of your Saturday to come into the spotlight here so we can get a glimpse of who you are and why you chose to write and share your experience in this book. Such a pleasure. So take it away. Let everybody know, with a couple books under your belt, with resiliency and mental health, and you can see behind her, striving and thriving, music of my life. I don't think, honestly, that is such a cleverly brilliant depiction of you. I can't love it anymore. But please share with everybody, why another book? Why continue to share your experience with the world?
Okay. Well, so just as Kelly has announced who I am, and I'm a 2-time author, which will be a 3-time author on Tuesday. I am super excited. I am a podcast host to the podcast, mental health podcast, Resilient Minds 365. I'm a facilitator for a mental health support group called Resilient Christian Minds, which supports people with mental health challenges to find support amongst peers. And I'm a mother, and I'm also a student at studying addictions and mental health. So I try to do all things mental health. And with that, because of that, I'm just trying to broaden my reach with sharing my story with my journey with mental health, with what I've learned through my battle with bipolar disorder. And I'm just hoping that by sharing my story, I can be able to inspire people, to let them know that they can strive, they can thrive, and they can live a life of abundance despite their mental health challenges, that they can do great things. And also, I chose to be a part of Landed for Success's book with 18 amazing authors, because I wanted an opportunity to share my story with more people. Just to help and encourage people, to let them know that it's possible to do great things, and also to reach. You never know who you'll reach, what soul you'll be able to reach, and to encourage. And I wanted that opportunity to be connected with other authors who've also gone through a struggle, who've gone through something, and despite it, they have landed for success. So I thought that was like, it was a really humbling opportunity for me to be able to be connected with 18 authors. That's just, that's just super. Like, I mean, I was so fortunate in my second book with Gordon and Resiliency, the 30+1 resilience stories, to be connected with 31 authors. 30 other authors, just like myself, who've been resilient despite everything that they went through. And I just felt like this book was a book that I could actually connect with my brand, which is resiliency and getting back up, and just forging ahead. You know what I mean? So
I'm telling you, there's so much power in that, Cleoni, and thank you for sharing that. I love hearing, everyone wants to be able to, you guys, meaning all of the authors, to those of you watching, Cleoni and her fellow co-authors, understand and have come to really value the power of sharing stories in a book, what that does, and the reach out there. What's interesting is how individuals are choosing to use their sharing of their experiences. For Cleoni, I know you're on a mission. For those of you that don't know, make no mistake, nothing's going to stop this young lady. Why? Because she has a burning desire, and she's very clear in who she is here to help while she is on this earth, and who is deserving and is in dire need of her advocacy. That's very clear. So when you have such a strong message, and you have such a unbelievable experience of growth and of strength that other people need, taking advantage of collaborative opportunities and taking advantage of platforms where you can continue your mission and have your mission reach new networks that haven't been introduced to it before and need new eyes, fresh perspectives, fresh ears, fresh everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. The world needs it. The world needs Cleoni. The world needs your experience. And for those of you watching, the world needs yours too. What is, I know, you talk about it because of the individuals that you're showing up to serve.
Mm-hmm.
Why, for you and your own experience, for the individuals that are going to be reading your chapter, why do you think there's such value in being able to relate to someone's experience and being able to say, okay, so I'm not alone because I read this story? Why does that matter really for you?
I think it's important for people to relate with other people's stories because they need to know that despite, not only they're not alone, but despite that we're a community, we can support each other, that we can connect with each other, that we can help each other, and we can learn from each other. And I'm hoping that by sharing my story in this book, that I will be able to connect with as many people who live with mental health challenges, just to let them know that, you don't feel discouraged because of your mental health challenge. Some people think it's a death sentence by having certain mental health challenges, but I'm just wanting to encourage them that that's not the case. just by showing the things that I've gone through, I've gone through some really serious things, and despite it all, I'm still here. And I just want other people, when they read the story, to know that, you know what, you're still here. So not only are you still here, you can do something great with your life. You can turn your life around. Don't let that hold you captive. And I think by hearing not just my story, but the story with my collaborators and my peers in this book, there's a story for everyone. There's a story about bullying. There's a story about being a new immigrant. There's a story, but the common thread of all the stories is that we have taken our lemons and we've all made lemonade. We've all overcome. We've all progressed. So I think it's important that our stories are out there, and that we can encourage people. The thing I love about this book is that we're all everyday people.
Yeah.
We're all everyday people going through everyday struggles, but despite those struggles, we're overcoming.
There's Cleoni, if you could, I know the list is going to be way longer than this, but if you could, your top 2 or top 3 greatest strengths that have come from you sharing your experiences over the years with others, what would those be?
My strengths, I would say resilience, number 1, because that's my brand, is resilience. I've had the opportunity to be knocked down, and despite being knocked down, I've had the ability to get back up. And the second thing I would say is my experiences have given me compassion, because when I was before I went through a mental health breakdown and went through my challenge, I wasn't all that compassionate because I didn't understand. And just the fact that now that I understand what mental health is, and what mental health and mental illnesses are, it's giving me more compassion to be able to to show love for other people who've gone through what I've gone through. And yeah, so I would say compassion, resilience definitely, because that's my name. I'm queen. When it comes to resilience, I'm definitely queen of resilience, because the amount of times that I've been knocked down and the things that I've gone through, I'm not going to name them because I'm not going to give y'all.
No, don't give it. You guys
into the book.
That's right.
Y'all got to get the book to find out.
May 11th.
May 11th. Get an ebook.
Yeah, but you're right. I'm like, I love it because I know that when people are listening, they're like, oh, I think they're going down a path where I'm going to get more details. Oh, no. Contraire. Our authors all know. Yeah, you got to join us on May 11th, Tuesday, when we kick off our international book launch event, to grab your own copy and help us reach number one international best-selling status is what we're shooting for. I love it, Tammy. So we'll give a shout out here. Gordon so hopped on here. Hey, Gordon, Tammy goes, she's laughing. Make him buy the book, and then wait for it. I love it. Thanks, Tammy. Oh my God. So Cleoni, yeah, you guys, she's not going to give it away. You're going to have to grab your copy. And I mean, look at, I know you want the story. So
you want the story.
You want the story. Cleoni, I love it. And I like that you said, I am the queen of resilience. It's really, I was just on with my husband, and he actually made a mention of, we are our experiences.
Mm.
And the necessity, really, the personal necessity to own them is so important. You know, our experiences make us who we are. And Ravi, I was with him this morning, and this is a common thread woven among, I think among all people, not just our authors here, but being able to recognize the value of our experiences. So for you, you know, when you're sitting there and you're saying, I am the queen of resilience, that's a fantastic example of owning your experience and the growth through those experiences that have made you who you are today, which we love. Yeah, I like that. I think it's fantastic. Erica Aguilar just hopped on. Yes, Cleoni Natacha, you are the queen of resilience, and she has a whole bunch of exclamation points behind that. Tammy shares that your experience is an inspiration to all blessings. I mean, that's it. And Gordon shares here, you know, earlier, you're still here and you can do something great with your life. He quoted you. So it's amazing, you know. Is there any special message you'd like to send out as we close out this afternoon spotlight, Cleoni, that you think is important for individuals that are struggling with their mental health? Maybe they're serving individuals in their life that are struggling with mental health. What would you like to say in short to these individuals?
I would like to let them know that your experience is definitely, it's a story. It's something that is not only for yourself, it's also for others. The fact that you've gone through what you've gone through, and that you've made it, you know, whether it's you've made it through embarrassment, you made it through shame, you made it through trials, you've made it through hospitalization, suicide, you've made it. You made it. And the fact that you made it, there's someone else who needs to hear how you made it so that they can be encouraged to know that they can do, that they can overcome, that the mental health doesn't have to hold them captive, that they can actually, you know, do great things. And yeah, I'm just, yeah, I just want to encourage people to know that if you made it, you have a purpose. You have a purpose, and there's someone who needs to hear your story because they need to be encouraged.
I love it. I love that. And Erica, Tammy Williams has shared Cleoni's link for you to plug in to her Resilient Minds 365 podcast. Erica sharing here that your experience, she's quoting you again here, that your experience is not just for yourself, it's also for others. I love how you show up for the world, Cleoni. Cleoni and I, for those of you watching, I've had the pleasure of being introduced to this amazing woman a year ago in Resilient Story, 30+1 Resilient Stories. And she is absolutely incredible. And she is right when she says, you know, you have a story and someone needs to hear it. And if you're here, there is a purpose. So I'm so glad that you found your purpose, Cleoni. And from my heart to yours, all the love across the miles. And I'm so excited for you. Congratulations on another upcoming book launch, which I know come on. I mean, we both know it's going to be another successful book launch. And yes, all of the lovers of Cleoni, there is a ton of you. Oh, please take this extended, warm invitation to come out and join us on Tuesday, May 11th for our international book launch of Landed for Success's first book, Untold Stories. We are kicking things off in international virtual style at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be fun. Cleoni knows, like, we had a great time at our last book launch. Like, this is no joke. It's about to get real. And to know how to plug in, listen, that's like, you can't get lost trying to find out where to go. The link is in the post. The link is in the comments. You just, reach out directly to Cleoni. She's going to make sure you are plugged into exactly where you need to be. And you can reach out to me directly, and I will make sure that you are plugged in exactly where you need to be so you don't miss a beat and are able to engage with us, show up, and just enjoy the exchange amongst all of our collaborating authors, and just look forward to your own copy of Untold Stories. So, Cleoni.
Yes.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Words. What do you want to, let's bow on out of here, and I'll leave it with you to close us out.
All right. Well, I want to close out with, as you can see behind me, it says the book, The Music of My Life. So I want to come out with singing a song.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes, please do. By the way, quick shout out. Euthaya just hopped in. Hello, Euthaya, and she's saying hello. Okay. Oh my God. I'm super excited. I'm giving some love here. And then please. Oh my God. She's saying you see. I'm going to talk about you in third person. That's ridiculous. I'm sitting right here next to you. Okay.
All right. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon. I can go to space with the air. I don't know, baby, by the way, because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Hey, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Woo!
Yes! Woo!